Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General American Revolution. Lots to look at in the game today, but first, apologies if you didn't see the American Civil War video I put up. That I've been really busy lately. We're going back to Ukraine, we're organising the fundraiser, which takes a whole load of work. So that's why we haven't had as many videos recently. We're getting through the first stage of the work with that, and I'll bring you a video on that soon and tell you all about it. There's a link down below in the description if you want to go and take a look and find out beforehand. Anyway, we're going to get back to some more regular videos soon in the near future, and I'm really looking forward to playing this. Also, if I haven't already mentioned it in this series, then these are now in 1440p uploads, so even if you don't have a 1440p monitor, do go and press on the little cog in the YouTube settings, switch it to 1440p if you've got the bandwidth for it. You'll enjoy a much better quality video in better resolution, even if you don't have that high resolution monitor. Trust me, it's the way YouTube works, it will look better. Anyway, that all out of the way, let's get back to the game. The map's opened up now. This is really exciting. We've got huge areas to go and explore and conquer. We're going to pull the forces together, the scattered militia forces, to come back and protect Baltimore and Philadelphia, because I think Philadelphia might be at risk of a British invasion. I'm just guessing that, the way the game's scripted events work and what we've seen so far, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's going to be a huge battle, I imagine. And we've got the great American frontier and Canadian frontier to go and explore. We're going to put an army together, go and conquer that too. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, our first job is to, I think, rescue the militia companies that we've got lying down here. That we've got Petersburg, Staunton, Roanoke. It'd be tempting to try and hold these places, but I don't think we can. Not individually, weekly like that, and there's roaming bands of British forces, so we want to get them out. Don't want to get caught. We are going to bring an army down here and conquer all this, but we need to be a little bit careful beforehand. So we're going to group up in orange, and I'm going to probably pull what we've got back. Baltimore, I think. We've got some forces up here as well, Winchester and Hagerstown. Don't worry, don't worry. We've got reinforcements coming to march on there. In fact, the guys in Morristown can come out. And let's bring those down. Right, let's get them down to Philadelphia straight away. And we've got Mark coming down there to rescue the place in any case. Henry Knox is off up to Canada. We've got a campaign to go after the forts up here. I don't know if there's going to be anything else on this frontier. I might end up deploying too many men to go and do that, which is a waste. I don't know. So we're going to see what we get when we get there. But Fort Niagara sounds important. So that is going to be one of the objectives. Perhaps not one of the early ones. We'll see. I dare say there'll be British invasions coming from that way. And we've got a force of regulars, good old Carroll's Brigade, which we're going to meet up here. And I think General Ward I've sent in this direction. And we're going to take these forts and march inland, which will allow us to come down here and take the forts and then just move our frontier forward. That is the grand plan at the moment. We shall see how well it works out, but let's see if we can get our forces together. 3,000 men in Philadelphia, which look reasonably well equipped. I mean, that is some good news. What have we got here? Richmond was lost, we know. Naval battle started. Oh, that must be an old one. That's fine then. That's fine. We have 5 ships in the Navy at the moment. I'm just going to send Mark down to there. He can... Come on. He can go and capture that pile of guns that's been left. We've got a force in Dover. I'll let them... Oh, hang on. They're not mustering. Well, they are mustering. But let's put some more dudes in there. I'll just stick them in with civilian muskets for now. Dudes. That is the technical term, I think, for a company of militia. Is it not? Right, let's see. Who's forming up? We've also got armies forming around... Well, we will have men to move out of here. These are now loyal enough. I'll leave the forts. The towns aren't worth trying to hold. But the forts most definitely are. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I've researched some new stuff. You can now recruit grenadiers. These elite assault troops are physically robust soldiers, making them ideal and highly effective for leading vanguard assaults, such as breaching the enemy line or storming fortifications. Each infantry regiment is permitted to have 1 elite infantry company in its ranks. Do you know what? Most of my regulars are on the march, but there are 2 that aren't yet, because... Now then, there's supposed to be... I hope I haven't messed this up. There is supposed to be a company of militia coming down there. I don't think I've set them on the way yet. Okay. Okay, I might have messed that up. Doesn't matter. These guys are spare. They're coming down to Hempstead. The reason I can't leave Hempstead unguarded is because the loyalty is too low and they will rebel. So let's go loot. I don't want to loot. Oh, can I not? Ah, there we go. So let me change out one of these. Let's go for the top one. If I do this. Oh, I can only put Fusilier. Oh, well, let's put cancel then. Let's not do that. That's a bad move. So we can have one unit of elite. So let's go for this. There, that's how we do it. So let's go for the grenadier. We can have... Oh, I haven't got artillery in these guys yet. Did the Americans ever have such fancy hats as these in the war? You guys let me know. I honestly don't know. Let's put them in there for now because I want to see what everyone else has. We've got lots of brown bess in stock. So that's what we're making now. That's our main... Yeah, brown bess, please. That didn't work. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Brown bess, please. There are best muskets that we have access to. What does that mean? Oh, do we need textiles for the uniforms for this? That's really interesting. Now, that's... Okay, I haven't appreciated that, but let's... We can't do this, so it looks like it's artillery or grenadiers? I think I'll probably take grenadiers in that case. That's what it looks like. It's a choice between. And that's fine. We can work on that. All right, let me see. We should have... Actually, I should have changed this. Is that an invasion fleet? New Britain fleet alert. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I've just marched my entire army away from where they're coming. I can see in the minimap. Let's go back and sort that out. So, Marcus Mark, what are we researching next? We got... let's have a look. That'll be cavalry starting stats. Militia starting stats. We're probably going to be recruiting more militia. Although our army is max size at the moment. We've got US company guards. I don't know the difference between guards and grenadiers in this game. They're expensive. Superior efficiency and excellent defense. Deal to lead a frontal attack or anchor defensive position. Maybe guards would be better than grenadiers. I don't know. What does it say about them? Excellent assault. Oh, okay. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Long campaigns. Unit provision. Minus 10% desertion. Oh, this looks good. Let's... Oh, that's XP. No, let's do this one. Unit provision sounds really, really useful. Right, let's see what sack of turds are arriving over here. Let's bring out... Let's cancel that. Oh, no! Hertford's going to rebel. What do I need? I need 204 soldiers. We can't just raise an army there, sadly. Am I going to have to put the cavalry in until we can sort this out? I can bring some guys from Boston. I think these guys were supposed to be moving out. Let me put those back into the garrison. Hang on, that's a supply... No, that's a cavalry regiment. These guys definitely... Oh, God. Where are these going to arrive? Possibly anywhere over here. Right, let's move in this direction. And I need a general. We have a general. Actually, I left one on this coast just for this very specific purpose. And we don't know where these guys are coming to, so let's come down here. All right, I think, yeah, Hertford's not going to rebel. So that's a relief. We've got that sorted. There's a supply wagon there that absolutely needs to get stocked up. Let's go back into Hertford, actually. You see the things we have to take into consideration here. There's a lot of work going on. Right, we have a force arriving around Montreal. Actually, let's get everything into... Oh, the guys are here. Right, excellent. I think... Oh, can we go... If I do that, can we form into a brigade? Nice. I'll be using the army from Montreal as well. Have I left anyone? There's Simpsons men coming from over here, which is fine. I guess they could come and meet up. We're going to be picking up the guys in Russell. I'll leave the forts because I want the forts to be held. Should we go Fort Niagara? No, I think we should probably go the top way. Don't know what we're going to find up there. We don't know if the natives are going to be that friendly. There's not enough food at the moment, but I have a supply wagon on the way, so that's all right. I think there's food in one of these forts. Here we go. Gates versus Schuler. Major General Horatio Gates has prepared a speech for Congress to defend his right to an independent command in New York State. Struggling to control his temper, Gates confronted the congressman regarding their recent decision to place him subordinate to Major General Philip Schuyler. Schuyler? That's probably not good. It's only for 2 weeks. Government efficiency reduction for 2 weeks. I think we can probably afford that. There's provisions in Fort Chamblay. So let's get the guys into there whilst we wait for supply wagons and stuff to arrive. Can I see the fleet? It's got 680 men. It's not that big a deal. Oh, we've got upgrades to our ships here. Let's go for gunnery. We are in the process, by the way, soon-ish, of increasing our... Let's get everything. Can I click that one? Let's leave port. Of increasing our navy. That is the plan. Right, let's sail over there because I can see where these guys are going. There's not as many men in them as I was worried about, so that's good news. Did we get the guys together down here? Yeah, we've got 570 men. Oh, we need to increase the militia companies in this. Let me get everything added in here. We'll just put men in here and with basic weapons to start with, in case they just get captured. Actually, I can put some Minutemen in there. And the Minutemen can have the Hunter rifle because I'm pretty sure we have loads of those. We've got Ferguson rifle. But we're making Hunters, so we're going to do that. Nice. Okay. Militia add. And Minutemen add. I'll change these weapons. But I'm expecting the other guys to get... Well, is that a waste? Is that a waste? I don't know. I don't know. We'll increase that force there. And I think we should probably... Actually, you know what? Let's 700 men. Actually, that'll increase to about 1,800. We might be able to hold these places. Baltimore has to hold. Oh, did I not get these guys out? Right, Baltimore. We need to get to Baltimore. There's some guys in York. Let's just increase the garrison here. And then if we get these grouped up into an army, at that point I can come over and consider actually, building something more reliable with them. 3,000 men already in Philadelphia. I would say we've got 400 in Dover. The loyalty around here is absolutely fine. We are building a tobacconist there. We're going to start doing some tobacco trading. Let's get these guys out. Let's get them into Baltimore, which I'm guessing, is a much bigger town. Let's go and get that. Sharp's men have arrived. I'm going to bring those back to Baltimore. And we've built some docks and other stuff. Okay. All right. We're still hoping these guys are coming down to Philadelphia. Mark's in tow. Let's see what goes on down here. Now, let's see. Do we have... We have... Ward has arrived at Fort Sullivan. Excellent. Excellent. He can pick up the men in Newtown. Yeah, they're not going to rebel now, so Newtown can come. Canada Saga could. We could go straight for Fort Niagara, actually. But I think we'll go for these here. So we'll go by way of Newtown, and we're waiting for Carroll's brigade to turn up over there. The army is moving south. The one I'm concerned about is the British invasion fleet. I don't think we need care too much for it over here now. I think we might get that. I don't know. I don't think we're going to catch that guy. Let's move in there. All right, so the panic over here is over. Hartford, we're going to have to garrison one way or another. Let's bring the guys down to Morristown. In fact, let's form an army and bring them down to Morristown. 1,350 men there. Yeah, because we're loading up on provisions. It was the supply wagons that are supposed to be going north to get up here. I don't know where they are. Ah, there we go. We've got a brigade of militia And Adam's men turning up. We've got more than enough. We've got more than enough up there. Tell you what, I'm going to turn round Adam's men. And they're going to go all the way down to Hertford, which is a long way. I'm sure they love marching back and forth like this. Right, let's see what goes on. A lot of plans in the making here. We've got militia company at York forming. The guys at Orange are currently okay. I think if I can bring the army down south quickly enough, we can actually capture all this. Are they short of food? They can't be short of food. They are short of food. God damn it. Okay, let's pile everyone quickly into Philadelphia, because Philadelphia has provisions. And we're going to run Mark on down to Baltimore, where he can pick up the 2,000 men in Sharp's brigade. Right, let's let these guys replenish their provisions, and then I'll march them on a bit more. Like the cavalry? Cavalry are okay. You guys come out and get down to Baltimore. Resupply there. And we'll take the army and we'll go for Fredericksburg, I guess, is next on the list. The British march. The British initiated their attack from the northeast, targeting Boston. We must do everything we can to stop them, otherwise we risk losing the war by allowing the British to unite their forces. What? What is this? How? How are they marching from the northeast? Right, this army here, which was marching south, we've got to protect. I'm going back to Leicester. I don't understand. I don't know where they're coming from. Right, there's a British fleet down there. Let's move there. I want to try and engage this invasion. It's not much, if it's only 680. Let me see. We've got forts. I don't have the inland forts protected, which might be a problem. We have men in Boston. Right, what I want you to do is engage. Can we order an engagement like that? I don't know if we can. It'll be a pain in the ass if we lose some stuff there. Did the cavalry arrive? It did. In queue. Oh, we need to expand our militia. Not leave garrison, you assholes. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I know. I'm blaming my guys for the mistake I made. Deal with it. That's what generals do. Right, add in some more militia and some Minutemen with our hunter rifles, because we're not doing anything else with them, so... Skirmishers, I don't know. I think it makes more sense in the militia than it does in the regular units, because regular Fusiliers are pretty damn good. Do I have Ferguson? Not Ferguson rifles. Hunter rifles. Add? Did that actually add the right one? It did. Okay, so they're going to replenish. We're going to get these two brigades out. These chaps are going to form an army. And I believe it's enough to keep on marching, so let's get down to Alexandria.
Push through.
Now, Carroll's men formed up. Carroll's men were marching over here, look. Here they come. Excellent. They could do with some militia, but we're going to have a crack at Fort Granville. I think, first off, we're going to have a crack at this place. So let's get marching through the wilderness. Oh, the guys from Newtown. I'm going to have to bring something over from somewhere. I don't think I have... Oh, there's a garrison in Fort Herkimer. They'll do. Right, abandon. And bring them over as well. Can't remember. Which way were we going? Definitely to Fort Sullivan. Was it this fort? Yes, I think it was this fort, wasn't it? Let's get the guys down there. Well, we're having a naval engagement here. We're not being offered an alliance from Britain. No, that's not true. Naval battle started. Same one. Okay. We've got loads more points for building now, so the first thing I'm actually going to do is start adding infrastructure around here. Because we're going to need to transport supplies, food, and soldiers up and down there fairly rapidly. Right, I don't think Fredericksburg has much of anything on it, so let's move down, see if we can grab that. I might need to be worried about Winchester. Right, what have we got? Have we got any sign of the British advancing from the northeast? Second Continental Congress passed the flag resolution, stipulating that the flag would consist of 13 alternating red and white stripes, along with 13 white 5-pointed stars on a blue field. Cool, we've got the stars and bars. Plus 10% nation's loyalty. People are easily swayed by a flag. This is very true. Oh, we've got a minor fight here. I'm not even going to engage in that one. So, looking at how this is presented, let me dispatch one of these guys over to Strasbourg. And I want to see if that's going to hold. We've got more chaps in Baltimore now, but no general there, unfortunately. Okay, I'm tempted. If only I could do with one more general at this point. I really daren't, you know. I don't know what to do. Let's put them all into Providence. I don't think we... Do we need all this over here? We might. We absolutely might. If the British do advance from the northeast, we might be in a bit of trouble. Right, supplies have arrived. Excellent. You guys form an army. There's probably enough guys there to do what I want to do out here. Are we going to pick anyone up along the way? There was Russell. That's fine. We're going to advance all the way up here. That's insane. That is slightly insane. Alright, so we're going to take this brigade. And I'm going to assume that we're going to have enough men to deal with the mess up there. And we're actually going to bring chaps down. Who should I put them in? I'll put them in Fort Sullivan. And we're going to spread out from there. I think they're needed more in the south. It's a fairly big brigade of militia, is that? At the same time, I'm committing a whole brigade of quality regulars to this place. Right, that's fine. I should have ordered the dragoons in there. Let's take Fredericksburg and see what the situation is.
Hold the line.
Strasbourg's now got some men in. That's excellent. Let's pop you out. Because I think we're going to have to garrison Fredericksburg, and I want the army to carry on rolling south. Baltimore has got 3 lots of militia in it. Where are these guys about to land? Near Baltimore. So that's actually quite nice. No, they've put ashore here near Cambridge, I think. Oh, we've found... Excellent. Go in there. Our militia's found these guys, and I think we'll be able to hold that. Fredericksburg is incredibly loyal, in fact. That's good news. Right, but this not so much. So what we're going to do... hang on, there's 7,000 men in Philadelphia. Right, I'm going to leave the militia in there. We're going to bring 2 brigades of proper regulars down here. And we're going to see what the bloody enemy's up to. And we're going to interrupt them. I need a general, though. Okay. Talmadge, it's going to have to be you. You've got a long run now. So get there. On the double. You failed to defend Cambridge, allowing the British to capture it. Oh, this one. Damn it. I didn't know the fleet was going down there, did I? Privateers successfully captured British vessels laden with supplies, weapons, and even gold. You get some cigars, okay. The Iroquois are concerned about the ongoing expansion of American colonists. Yeah, okay, probably go to war with the bloody Iroquois as well. Why not? So we lost the ship, which isn't good. I would say the rest need to go repair. As fun as it is, let's go to Newport. I've got 5,000 men. I've got 6,000 men defending the northeast. I don't know if we need to be at all. What's the situation here? Are we actually losing? They're down to 59 men. We've got 400. No, we got them. We got them. They're smashed, I think. So Hex, the Petersburg militia have had their first experience. Let's move on. Let's form up near Richmond. Richmond looks like a valuable place to take, and Williamsburg. We need to spot the enemy down there. It's okay, we've got Tallmadge coming in now, so it's good. We're good. Well done. Okay, so we're going to reinforce Heck with some better muskets when he gets there.
Regroup here.
Okay, we're not having anyone escape from this. Here they come. The Brits are marching straight in to my trap. We have a nice solid line of infantry there, which isn't going to come under any sort of threat. Perfect. Let's give the order to hold. Over here, I mean, that's just stupid. Advancing some skirmishers up in front of a unit of dragoons, that's just madness. We have found the enemy. Give them a volley. And then make sure to charge in and crush them. Now, there might be some artillery that we can... There is some artillery we can capture. Excellent. Some guys are surrendering. Perfect. You go in there. Whoops. You go in there. You go in there. And everyone's dead. And at this point, they've surrendered. Oh, where's my dragoons? Oh, panic. Panic over. Let's make sure there might be something there that we can't see. They'll surrender. I'm not seeing any others, so it looks like this is going to be a nice complete wipe. We do not want any of the enemy to escape. Go, 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 go. The guns are still firing. Hang on, let's just give them the order to cease fire before we blow up our own chaps. They've surrendered. Cavalry makes the difference on the battlefield. When the enemy runs, that's it. Everything is dead. No, not everything. Something's still running. What's here? Oh, well, what we should do actually is just bring up the infantry because... Hang on a sec. Are my guns still firing? The game's on pause. I do not know what's making that gunfire noise. It's not us. There's nothing shooting anymore. Nothing that we can see. Go on, let's speed time up. Let's split up, because what we want is to capture these guns. There we go. I must remember to do that more often. Is that ours? Good. Right then, we lost 14 men and 9 cavalry for their basically everything. Nice, that's what we like to see. Right then, on to Richmond. Hang on, no, that's a different war. Okay, do we have anything we could do with some regulars? Let's see. I think Tallmadge, we can take Cambridge. Oh, if only I had some cavalry here. I should have brought the cavalry down. Right, so Britain had an alliance with the Cherokee and just instantly abandoned it. Because that seems to be what they do. Fort Shirley. Okay, we've got troops in front of these, so we need to put some men in front of them. Philadelphia doesn't seem to be as at risk as we thought. Oh, the guys in Hempstead are free. Excellent. Let's bring these dudes out. And put those guys in. Hope that's going to work. Bring them over to Philadelphia. Yeah, you go into Hempstead. Hempstead's now garrisoned. Excellent. Do I need to worry about anything up the coast? How's this force doing? Knox has gone running off by himself. You were supposed to, I think, remain as an army. But anyway, that's not happened. We've got guys now in front of... Oh, there's nobody here?
Hold the line.
Now, I brought some militia up. We're having a free fort. Excellent. So I think... And we've got a garrison of guys coming down here. Well, we're going to be able to hold this fort easily enough. What's happening down here? Oh, we had a fight and I wasn't paying attention. That's a shame. Right, let's move in. We haven't lost anything else on this little peninsula, have we? No. Good. Good. Naval battle. 4-1. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so that's working all right. Let's cut these down. Things that be... Oh, shit. What have I just pressed? Oh, it's only Talmadge. That's fine. That's fine. We receive report on changes in relations, which we don't care about. These should destroy Toby's brigade. Wait a minute, hang on. I need some guys to occupy Cambridge. Salazar's brigade should be able to go and trash them other ones. Oh, what's happened here? Right, Sharp's men, quick. There's Williamsburg, which potentially has... Do we want to... yeah, let's bring the guys down to this. I need more men. They've routed. Good. They seem to be cut up there. That's absolutely fine. Let's put Madison's men quickly into Richmond just to resupply. I need more soldiers. I need the guys... We've got those, which is excellent news. So get them supplies. And we've got Cambridge back, and it's loyal, so that's fine. So I would say let's take Stark and his forces. And let's go towards... Let's go here. We need to push in down here. There's enemies patrolling around. Brilliant. We've got a force here. Fort Coniston is ours. Let's just dump the guys. Oh, what's this? We should request this from... No, don't request. Oh, but I lose... This is terrible. I either lose reputation and upset the French. I'm going to take the reputation hit on there. Screw it. Cherokee ceded lands to Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia in the Treaty of Long Island's New York. That's upset them. I don't particularly care for the diplomacy system in this game, I'm going to say. Right, Cuthbertson, get to Fort Conestoga. Meanwhile, is this even a thing?
Victory or death.
Can we build on this?
Advance quickly.
Whoop, no, hang on. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't even know what troops are in there. Have you got stuff following that shouldn't be? Have I left anyone behind? I forgot to bring the garrison of Montreal. I don't think that matters. I don't think we've got anything landing up this coast. Let me dispatch the cavalry, if nothing else, from here. Do you know what? Let's take the cavalry and these. And let's get some forces over where they're required in this area. Because there's going to be a fight over here. So let's bring them down towards Reading. 3,500 men sitting in Philadelphia. Are they needed? Another 1,600 in Baltimore. Let's get out there. In fact, let's form an army with those. And move on. I think Hagerstown. Meanwhile, back down in the south, Fredericksburg. We're not building anything there. Not enough muskets? Why? What the hell are you guys armed with? Hunter rifles. Ah, that's the problem. Okay, we should go in here and see that we have an absolute stack of Virginia... No, we don't. I've got one factory making Virginia 76s. And I have a lot of militia and other stuff armed with them. So I guess we'll be staying... Unless I've got 4,000 brown bests. Hang on. Let's just fix that. Okay, let's fix that. But it's hunter rifles that are the problem. Let's see. Should we go for... Ooh, I need more guys. We should take Williamsburg. I'll leave... I'm going to have to leave someone. Fredericksburg is loyal. Let's get building... I honestly don't know what to build here. a recruiting house. We'll go for the printing press and get loyalty go flying up really quick. Where is it? It's always a good idea. Richmond. Kind of want to leave something in Richmond. I need more militia down here. We're going to have to abandon, not abandon, but take some of the guys out of Philadelphia. I do strongly suspect. Let's get these guys out, shall we? That you three. We bring them down to... Well, let's bring them down to Richmond. But I strongly suspect the enemy might actually make a move around Philadelphia. Alright, let's get Hexmen straight to Richmond. We've got reinforcements coming. We're going to be okay. Knox with a supply wagon is going to take this fortress up here by himself. So, yeah, I feel like I've sent way too many dudes over there now. Fort Conestoga is about to become ours. It can't actually hold that many men. That's actually pretty bad. Okay, let's see. So they've arrived with their new found troops. That means we can get these guys out. Yep, leave. And who's next on the list? With that fort being held there, there's Fort Granville. I don't like this being held up here, so we're going to go and take Fort Niagara. This is a nice bottleneck as well. I honestly don't know if there's going to be any Brits in there. We've got guys in Fort Sullivan. We've got guys in Newtown who don't need to be there, so let's throw them out. And we'll go and meet up around there, because that's going to be... We've also got guys in Canada, Saga. I don't know how you pronounce that, actually. I'm sure it wasn't how I said it. We'll meet over here. Actually, no, we'll put them down in Fort Conestoga. We'll move people around all over the place. Not seeing any... Ooh, what's this? There's a British fleet up here. There's smaller British fleets. Okay. Boston's got men. Providence, we've left a huge chunk of men. Where was Adams going? They're busy marching. There's no general in charge here, but that's okay. There doesn't need to be. Oh, we can upgrade things in New York. Yeah, what's New York actually got? It's good for steel. We'll go for... I mean, recruiting house sounds like a barracks. Let's move that up. Fort Clinton. What's that? I built merchant stores in Fort Clinton. I don't remember building merchant stores in Fort Clinton. I seriously don't remember doing that. Is that the sort of thing I might have done? It could be. I don't know. That would be madness. There's not a lot of exciting stuff to actually build here. So I won't. I'll save the points and we'll build elsewhere. What have we got in Reading? We've got some good old... upgrade the grain mill. York. We didn't build anything in York for fear that it might get captured. That risk seems to have passed. Wow, that's just going to be a walkover down there. That's excellent. I think withdrawing the guys... Oh, actually, we're doing okay. We're doing okay with all this. Right, Orange now looks like it's secure. So let me go and build a tobacconist house. We're going to have tobacco. We're going to start selling cigars. If I go to the market, actually, take a look at our supply. So if we go... We should have a lot of cigars. Storage 7. These are worth a lot. Our money, by the way, is plummeting up there. That's not good. So let's go to cigars. And we're going to put... Is this auto sell after we've got 10? 5. I'm going to keep 5 in stock. I'm not quite sure why I want 5, but that one's auto purchase. Yeah, make sure we're on that. I don't want to be accidentally buying it. Do you know what we're also going to do? This is just the supplies, isn't it? Yeah. Not a lot of anything else. Textiles, I'm hoping. Oh, textiles will be further south when we get to the cotton fields. Tobacco, we have a lot of. No, we don't. We have some. I beg your pardon. We have some. Wood, we have a lot of. Right. Let's auto sell after 500. Let's sell a ton of wood. We won't get a lot for it, but that's fine. Coal. Don't know, but let's say 200. We might need some for coal. That's good. That's good. We're going to start selling loads of this stuff. Saltpeter. That's okay. I mean, that's good for ammunition, but I'm going to... Anything over 300. I feel like I'm typing this in twice. Iron. We've got good supplies of iron. Now, we were short of that at one point. And copper. Right, so I'm going to keep a buffer of 200. And iron, a buffer of 100 if it dips below that. I am doing this twice. It's not every single thing I've typed in twice. Tobacco, horses we need. Construction materials we daren't do anything with, and the rest is... Okay, so, market. Make me some money. Right, we've got a little fight going on down here. The Richmond cavalry can come out. Do we want to fight this? Yep, come on, guys. Come on, get in. There's a rogue regiment just sitting here. Right, let's get them. Let's get them, boys. Well, that wasn't even worth showing you guys because the enemy retreated instantly without firing a shot. But crazily, that still meant our cavalry was able to dash forward and ride them all down, and we captured all the guns as well. So I'm not going to bore you with a silent clicking. Nothing happened. A bit of a shame. Hang on, let's make sure we actually do murder these guys. And then we're going to go and take Williamsburg. One of our ships has detected a fleet. This is interesting. The captain's been monitoring the fleet from a distance the past few days. Based on the fleet's course and the presence of troop ships, our captain believes this is an invasion fleet expected to arrive within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I don't know. We don't know where it's coming yet, so we're going to have to just keep an eye on that. That's been destroyed, so that's nice. The army. It would be nice if these armies actually moved as an army, you know. Oh, okay. The force at Fort Niagara. We can take that on. We still haven't got the men up to this place up here. We have another... Oh, nice. We've got another general who's arrived here. Let's go and take this place. And then we're going to have to dispatch troops. Where are you going? Bring them in. We're going to have to dispatch troops from Baltimore, I think. To come and hold the town. I'm going to guess that it's like not very friendly towards us. I might be wrong with that. Oh, we've got a big British fleet causing problems out here. Faced with the threat of a Continental Army invasion, British officials in the frontier issue a call for loyalists to join their ranks. In response, a significant number of loyalist volunteers and militia units rallied to the British cause, bolstering the defences of the area. So, that's just bolstered the men as we arrive. Pretty much all of them have appeared near Fort Niagara. That's actually... If we can intercept that before they reach the fort, then we've got them. See, we've also got guys here. Okay, that's fine. Looks like it's going to be a battle at Fort Niagara. It's only British militia. Hang on, something's in behind us here. They've taken bloody Alexandria. Okay. That's because we left it open. It's slightly annoying, but it is what it is. We have a huge force. Why aren't you taking Hagerstown? This should be changing. There we go. It's okay. We'll go and take Alexandria back. They won't get Baltimore. And down here, we're ready for an advance on Williamsburg. Take Williamsburg. Advance on Petersburg. We're kind of racing south. Do you know what? There's nothing there. Let's go get it. And then bring the cavalry back for this job. There's a load of stuff arriving. Excellent. Battle at Fort Niagara. Oh, they've marched out? No, they haven't. There's something missing from this. Well, guess what? The enemy retreated without firing a shot, but sadly this time I didn't have cavalry to run them down, so we're going to have to rely on good old Carroll's brigade doing the job for us. Now, they are pretty handy at running down fleeing enemies. Meanwhile, Hoskins is going to be charged with capturing Fort Niagara. I'll take Ward over this way. We might actually catch the next British regiment that's fleeing down there like this. Reinforcements turned up, but the garrison said, fuck this, turn round and left. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, Fort Niagara is ours. Let's make sure we catch that. Success on the frontier. To valiant determined effort, we have captured Fort Niagara. Excellent. Bonus reputation and some provisions, which we are going to occupy just as soon. Do you know what? I don't think we need to fight this. What's happened up here, though? So this place, this is not what I thought it was. Can we... I'm going to see if we can occupy this. I don't even know what this is. It's not give... Oh, we can. Interesting. So how do we do this? Fort Temiskaming in Rupert's Land. It's got a symbol on for this and no loyalty, which is fine, I guess. Let's change this over. If you're holding a fort, you don't need those. So actually what we want to do is destroy that. Put in the artillery. I don't think these are going to get attacked, but we've got 6-pounder field guns. We've got an arsenal full of howitzers. But we're actually making these, so I'm going to put those in. Apply. This is interesting. So they're actually constructing a fort from scratch. And what we can also do is increase the... Can I increase infrastructure here? It's locked. It's not under our control yet. Do I need to do anything? Take these guys out. I want to see if this is actually going to... That doesn't change. This is going to... It's got 5 or 6 years left to do. Okay, I'm not sure that this is a great idea. The region is not under our control. Does that mean it will ever be under our control? If we go and take that, is there any point in doing like this rampage? Yeah, I think there might be. I think there might be. Okay, we've got this, so make sure you are in Fort Niagara. Let's see. You and the supplies leave. You form a little army. We're going to go march on to the next one. I know this seems like madness, right? But I don't know what else to do. It was part of my plan to go and occupy the frontier. It still seems like a good idea to occupy the frontier. What's down here? There's Fort St. Clair. Let's get those. We need to see what's going on in this area. Right. I guess we start taking forts, because this is what we need to actually occupy. Alexandria. Alexandria might be a best bet. And the Hagerstown Militia. No, you go into there. You form an army. And go take Alexandria. Before that causes us any more grief. We've got Petersburg, and Petersburg is loyal. I'm going to build a tobacconist house in there. There's nothing... Oh, there's Norfolk. Okay, that might be silly then. We might lose that. However, we're not losing these areas, so let's actually start leveling some of these places up. We do have to march a bit further this way. Staunton. Yep, get me that tobacconist house. Let's make some money. Strasbourg, we'll get for the stables. More horses. Make sure the cavalry is okay. And we've got forces now that are going to occupy that bit, so that's pretty cool. These new enemy units arriving. Good, 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 good. We're on top of all that. Right then, think we can hold Petersburg. I want to make sure we actually destroy... Oh, of course we can, because we've got a huge army just arrived in Richmond, which isn't needed. So, chuck Greenleaf out, put him in Petersburg. Williamsburg might be loyal. We don't know where this enemy fleet is coming in yet, so we need to watch out for this. This is just like a battle fleet, I think. We've got Adams. Why were you going to Hartford? We've got a lot of men in Hartford and Providence and Boston. Well, that's okay. Let's put them in there. We'll find them later when we want them. So much stuff going on. So many things to keep an eye on. British decide to suppress the revolution and attack Boston. They are planning to send a significant army from New York. Viewing. What? There's British warships. I think we're getting scripted events for things that can't happen because they probably didn't expect us to take New York. I think that's the idea. Anyway, folks, it looks like we're doing okay. We're doing okay. This is going to be mad for like such a long time. There's too many people here. There are provisions. I need at least 46 soldiers here. I wonder if I should reduce the size of this. We don't need such a big company on the frontier. Let's reduce the size. Can we get rid of that? There we go. I think this was a waste of resources, but never mind. we will find out the hard way. Let's get these guys, you guys form into an army. And our professionals. Oh! Right, then natives. It's okay, we didn't know about these. We've just found a new undiscovered tribe. We can actually go over here. We're going for Fort St. Clair. I guess these are forts that would have been taken from the French. Okay, let's make sure that we go and destroy that regiment. Don't know what's going on around here. We've got forts that they're gonna hold. I'm sure they're gonna hold. They land around here. Well, we've got armies in the south that can come and respond. Looks like there's a fight. There was a fight going on at Alexandria. It's all over, bar the shouting. See if we can capture them. Get Talmadge in there. Our guys seem to be able to run faster than the Brits, which is excellent news. Because it does make capturing all these guys really easy. Don't worry, we're going to take Williamsburg in the next episode. That's going to be the plan. Looks like we're being threatened over here, which is hilarious. As 120 men charge towards us. Have we captured the stuff? Yeah, we've captured the stuff. Unleash Stark's brigade. And looks like we're going to go all the way to Winchester with this as well. This is just hilarious. The AI seems so bad and so easily fooled. Oh, we've got new guys arriving over here. Alexandria is captured. Let's put them in Alexandria. Let's take another regiment out of Baltimore to permanently occupy Alexandria. Stark's men has done their job. Salazar's men are murdering Source's men, and we just need to go towards Winchester and occupy that. It looks like we captured those guys. Let's move on Fort St. Clair. It's like the British are just collapsing everywhere, isn't it? They are just collapsing. Alright, folks, it looks like we're in a really strong position. I don't know what we're going to see in the terms of British invasion fleets. I'm certain something is going to come up. The game is giving me weird scripted events that make little sense. But maybe that's just the false intelligence that we're receiving. Who knows? So we'll keep an eye on things. We're going to continue our conquest of Virginia, which looks like it's going quite well. It's like the British never really had a force there anyway. And then the frontier. I don't envy those chaps. I think it's going to get rather hungry up there, and I can't build infrastructure to bring stuff through faster until that fort is finished, which is most odd that this is going to take... Oh, it's halved. It's halved. It's now 1,000 days. Right, well, that's an improvement. I'm not quite sure what's making the difference over there, but that's good news. And I guess we'll see where we end up. These might be some slightly more interesting fights, but I think we've got the numbers just to storm the place. Yeah, we've got so many more men coming in over there. We should be good. We should be good. So I'll catch you guys again in the next episode.